Final track from the final album we are going to get this year from Yesung is a happy, positive, self-accepting song. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Fornever here. I hope that you are all doing well. Finally, the wait is over. I feel somewhat well enough to sit through this and properly enjoy it. So, our beloved Yesung has dropped his 5th mini album called Unfading. You know how these videos work. Please do have a look at the description below to see what I'm including in this. I like to have lyric videos up. I know they are not accurate, but it's nice to have something up on the screen, and if you speak more than one language, then you know that you automatically look further than what is presented to you through Google Translate and all of that translation software that's available to us. It's never going to give you the full experience. I will never get 100% of Yesung's experience because I don't speak Korean, and that's something that I just have to deal with. Explanation over. I do want to start off by listening to this highlight medley because I also like to do this. I don't know, I like to get a teaser, kind of make up my mind about which song I'm going to like the most, and then completely change my mind when I go and listen to the full album and decide I love every single song. And also included in this is already a live performance of Scented Things. So I do know already, through my research, that Yesung has contributed to the lyric writing of 2 of the songs on this album. So I am already looking forward to those the most, and that is Fornever, which I actually thought was a typo. I mean, I have such high views of SM that I honestly thought that they released the track list with a typo on it. I thought that it was supposed to say forever and that it said Fornever, and then I was like, oh no, wait. It makes sense. And the other song is I Am, which I'm really looking forward to because that's, well, by the sounds of the title, going to be introspective, and I love to hear where he's at. He seems happy and healthy, and he's putting his foot down about a lot of things. Tattoos, getting his hair cut, and I'm loving this era of Yesung the most. So, with all of my spiel behind us, should we begin?
And I remember you forever. The sanctity is you. I said we're lost in the waters. First you were holding for heartbreak, longing for forever stay. It's for the better, we are forever. 번쩍한 문 같은 앞을 모르는 불안한 미래 앞에서 끝없이 자유로운 나로 남을 수 있기.
So already I can tell by this highlight medley that it's not in the order of the actual album. I do wonder, as always, whether the entire album will go through the journey of a person, of a love story, for example. But I really like that he's showcasing the songs that he obviously has chosen as the title track and the songs that he has actually contributed to. I love that. You sell yourself, yay.
Can you leave this over? Can't keep this love to myself.
Oh.
Can you be my lover? Keep your love for myself. And slide away like the sea tonight, swing in the world. 나만이 있는 걸. Just stop making fun of me.
What?
Just don't look for me today.
I really love these highlight medleys, but I also really, really hate them. It's so neck and neck because they are just such a teaser. I don't know what to make of that. I think with Silhouette, I was expecting that to be like really sexy, the silhouette of like his perfect woman or the love of his life or something like that. But actually was the lyric not stop making fun of me? Like what? that's made me think really outside of the box, which I love. And I'm liking that we've got the typical ballads, but we've got a little bit up tempo in there as well. Probably not as chirpy as like Pink Magic, for example, but we've still got a nice range in there, which I really like. Now, my questions and my thoughts are, I want to see whether Scented Things is the song on the album that should be the title track. I do have blind faith in him, so I'm going to go with yes, but I'm really looking forward to figuring out whether it is or not. At this point, I would probably say to you that I really, really liked the way Fornever sounded. Perhaps my most favourite song on the album. But Butterfly seemed like a really sexy number, like one of those bedroom tracks. And something I was not expecting from Yesung. Okay, I'm super duper excited, and I have everything lined up, so let me prepare myself and we can begin.
네, 전 준비됐습니다.
Are you gonna talk to us? Is this an interview?
음악 주세요.
Now, I saw when this performance dropped on Twitter, and it did look as beautiful as this. I bet I could pause this whenever throughout these 5 minutes, and it's going to be utterly gorgeous. I did think for a second he was going to give us a little mini interview. How amazing would that have been? I love that you can hear the ropes and everything. This is stunning. I love when he goes dramatic with his shirts.
아직도 나의 시간은 너의 향기가 되어서 주저앉은 소파처럼 변하지 않을 것 같아. Everything left behind, the sand never goes away, and I remember you forever. The saturday each year.
He is always far superior than what I remember him to be. It was just a minute ago that I was listening to this song, just a moment ago that I was listening to my Yesung playlist. But why is it that when he sings live, I forget just how beautiful this is, just how soothing it really is, how time stops, how his entire voice just surrounds me, and I feel at ease and at peace like I have never felt before. This is just the voice for me. And at this point, I just want to ask, who is saying that he can't sing like he used to, that he has damaged his voice, blah, 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 blah? Because are you hearing that? Because I sure as hell heard something completely different to all of those people out there that are moaning about his voice, because he sounds really strong, really rich, and you know what? Listening to this song over and over and just getting lost in it, his voice has started to age, and it is just the most gorgeous. I mean, it makes me blush. It's just the most gorgeous aging of the voice. I could never have expected it to happen better than that, you know? So as much as I love young nasal Yesung, he's different now.
지나간 모든 숨결에 또 늘어난 나이들처럼 짙어져만 가는 너의
His voice is so powerful that not only does it surround you and you kind of feel like tightly locked within it, but it's also the kind of, I think it's the song that's helping it to do that, but it kind of crawls underneath your skin as well. So it kind of like becomes a part of you. That does that for me anyway. And I just absolutely love that he's this full experience. He's like, you know, when you're going down the stairs and you think there's an extra step and suddenly you hit the ground, it's that kind of jarring effect, that sudden like bringing you back to reality when you've gone away in like your dream world or something like that, or when you've been winded. Have you ever been in that situation? Just suddenly like anything to kind of bring you back to life, to be like, this is a real human being, this is a real voice, how can somebody real make you feel this way? And also he looks stunning. I love this eye makeup on him.
아침을 앓고 이제서야 좀 나아진 걸까. Behind the sun never goes away, and I remember you forever. The sensitivity is home is
Is he gonna say anything?
네, 수고하셨습니다. 제가 오늘 샌드 띵스 첫 라이브인데 이렇게 야외에서 여러분들과 함께 하다 보니까 이거 들리죠? 네.
Yes.
들리죠? 네, 이렇게 여러분들과 함께 하다 보니까 새롭고 정말 즐거웠던 순간이었던 것 같습니다. 네, 여러분들도 오늘 또 내일 매일이 행복했던 순간이길 바라겠습니다. 우리 자주 만나요. 감사합니다.
I really, really love the concept of this video. Like, it's so simple. He stood there with a microphone in his hand, a really good microphone, and they've actually got the additional microphones as well to capture the street sound. It just goes so well with the feel of the song and just having that beautiful background. And he's styled so well as well. It's really nice, actually, that he talked us into the performance and then talked us out of it as well, because you see him like snap in and out of the character, and you see why. I mean, these guys, him and Super Junior, have been around for so long that they are just such seasoned pros that they can go in and out of performance mode like that. Really, really nice to see. I mean, he's just the most perfect man on this earth, and I will hear nothing else. This was just such a wonderful performance, really, really well thought out, and he sounded so rich. It's really got me into the mood of this album from what I could tell from the highlight medley, and I'm looking forward to listening to the other songs, and I wonder if they're going to top this or if I change my mind about what should be the title track. Talk to me about this performance. Did you like it? I just think it's so perfect. I kind of want him to give us a live performance of him, you know, when he, in the music video, he's sat at that piano in the water. I need him to give us a performance like that. Just those sorts of scenes and him go so well together. Something that's not too done up, you know? Just the simplicity of it all. And obviously, like when they were showing the street as well in the musical interlude, it was really nice to see that this was a real lived-in place, you know? It's not perfect. And it's the kind of details that Yesung incorporates into his album as well. He has a real keen eye for details like that. So I really, really love that even though this is a live performance, he's still putting his stamp on stuff. Love it. Imagine if this ends up being a full-blown rock song, and that snippet in the highlight medley was trying to throw us off.
땅거미 갇히는 밤 모든 게 흩어져 또 다른 세상이 됐네 매번 이렇게
Oh, so breathy.
어디로 가는지도 보이질 않아서 더듬어 가면 오늘도 Find your way Let me know There you are 손을 뻗어 닿을 듯하면 사라져 Mysterious silhouette 보고 싶은데 그게 맘처럼 안 돼 Just looking at the silhouette 여기 있는데 가질 수가 없는 게 Just stop making fun of me Just don't look for me today
He's getting more and more confident as years go by, and with the amount of releases that we've had this year, I wish that he would give us more than one music video per album. I mean, really, I think that this, from the picture that he's painted with those lyrics and with that voice, it would have been really, really nice to have a music video to go with it. You know those teaser images where he's like, I think he was in the subway or something all by himself? Something like that would have been so nice.
아직도 네 모습이 잊혀지지 않아 다시 그날의 순간들을 되감아 보지만 Slow motion으로 느낄수록 더 공허해지는 밤 네가 돌아오기만 매번 기다리는 나 Now I can see nothing A mysterious silhouette 보고 싶은데
I kind of want to hear that pronunciation and love the way he says mysterious.
오기만 매번 기다리는 나 Now I can see nothing A mysterious silhouette 보고 싶은데 그게 맘처럼 안 돼
I have a thing for some people and the way that they say words, and I just really, really love the way he said mysterious. I can imagine his little beautiful lips making that. I hope he performs this live.
Just looking at the silhouette 여기 있는데 가질 수가 없는 게 Just stop making fun of me Just don't look for me today
I love this.
너의 틈이 found 너의 그림자 따라다녀 나
I mean, that was, oh my god, are we coming to the end already? That's a super short song. Why does that feel like that was like a minute and a half? That one line, I mean, the way that he really dragged that along and performed every single word, like he just doesn't leave any opportunity to, I don't know, put his mark, put his imprint on everything. Love the delivery of that line.
너의 그림자 따라다녀 나
Oh, I don't want it to be over. Now, there was something a little bit negative about that. It's incredibly vague, and I'm going to put that down to the non-accuracy of the lyric translation. But it was very vague, and there was something a little bit creepy, a little bit sinister about that. I think at this point, I can't really say what I think the song is necessarily about. Is it about, he's talking about silhouettes, but is it really about a shadow? Is he talking about himself? Is he being followed by I don't know what, but I really, really love the way that sounds. I think that he could have had a fantastically strong music video to go with it. And now I'm starting to think we've gone from Centered Things to Silhouette, and I don't really think that this album is going to be telling me like one story all the way through. But I genuinely really love this song. It's a strong song, and I bet him performing it live will be really strong as well. You know, he can do all of that on a real stage with a microphone. There's no part of that's going to stretch him too much, or it's not a parallel lines where he's going to start feeling unwell after performing it for us. But I'm looking forward to definitely fan cam footage of this one. So I predicted this would be my favorite song.
헤어지기 위해 사랑했을까 잊혀지기 위해 추억인 걸까 이젠 다르게 얘기해 우리 문창들 영원이란 결과 없어 영원히 소리 없이 지워진
I really, really love all of the phrasing in that. That was really like intelligently put together. You can kind of follow this story. So in the beginning, the first line, he's kind of singing all the way through it somewhat beautifully. In the second line that came in, rhythmically, he changed it up a little bit and he broke down the words. Really, really loved how he approached all of that. It sounded incredibly fresh. Ooh, so much English.
I still realized in the world is first you were holding for heartbreak, longing for forever still. It's for the better we are forever.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. So much English. This is utterly gorgeous, Yesung.
잠들었다는 건 떠올랐던 듯 아쉬웠다는 건 행복했단 말 너란 빛에 생긴 나란 그림자 눈물 쉬었던 만큼 짙어지는 밤 악몽처럼 느껴진 My one last dream.
He did the same thing with the phrasing right there, and I really love the choice of words that he used. I would say that I hear him say the word dazzling quite a bit, and I think he enjoys using that descriptive for whatever reason. I just notice it so often that he always says it. But yeah, there were some like really nice distinctions that he made lyrically. I know obviously this is not wholly accurate, but he compared one thing to another, and he really, really helps to paint a picture.
너란 빛에 생긴 나란 그림자 눈물 쉬었던 만큼 짙어지는 밤 악몽처럼 느껴진 My one last dream. I said we're less than the world is first you were holding for heartbreak longing for forever still it's for the better we are forever. Why can't we last till the world ends? Gotta take you out of my head, knowing it will never fade. It's for the better we are forever.
I feel like the luckiest person on this earth. That's almost an entire English song. That is incredible, and I cannot wait to hear him sing this live. My goodness, what a song this is. And I think that as great as Scented Things is to my heart, and the way that I picture Yesung to be, the sorts of things that I like to hear him sing about, this is just perfect. It is going to be my most favourite song on this album. I dare any of the other songs to try and take over from this. As I said, really, really nice rhythmical breakups in all of that. A somewhat simple setup of the song. The structure was quite simple, and all of the personality actually came from him singing it the way that he did, him laying his voice on top of that background. I really loved the little musical bit in the middle because what it reminded me of was those musical boxes, with the ballerina in the middle, which you wind it up and it looks really, really beautiful, but at some point it's got to end, a little bit like this relationship, and he's feeling really hard done by. He's feeling quite negative about it, but it's not that angry. It's kind of like, I don't know, he's in a stage of grieving, but not quite at the end, It's a little bit of a grey area. And this bit at the end, the entire song, I can just imagine Elf Cloud being at a concert and just screaming, singing this with him. And forget light sticks, having lighters, like in the old days, having a lighter up in the air. That sort of a moment. And I could say the same thing for this. Why does this not have a music video, even like a live clip? A special live clip. I'd love for something like that to happen for Yesung. But this last two lines,
knowing it will never fade. It's for the better, you're forever.
I just love it so much. Just utterly, utterly gorgeous. I don't even want to move on from this song. And to think that this is one of the songs that he contributed to composing, to writing the lyrics for, that's all I can do. Take a big, heavy sigh. Who broke this man's heart? I ask again. I really, really don't want to move on from this, but I do want to listen to the rest of the album. Let's go. I love a long intro. How nice is that? This is such an R&B vibe, such bedroom music. Excuse me, Yesung. I'm really, really looking forward to this. All the songs on this album are short. You're joking. You are joking. That gave me chills. I cannot believe he is doing this to us. This is like ASMR sort of stuff, and whoa. Sorry, but I can't help but giggle like an absolute idiot, because here is a man who's talking about like heartbreak and all of these things, these dark, heavy subjects, and now he's being sexy. This is the thing, when he turns that sex factor up, ain't nobody ready for it, okay? You can make fun of his dancing all you want, but when he really turns on that charm, are you going to be able to resist him? No, you're not. So behave.
more than I can handle myself. Now you know that I'm in love with more than I can handle myself. Let me tell you. Can you think it's over? Can't keep this love to myself. Can you be my lover? Keep your love for myself. Can you think it's over? Can't keep this love to myself. Can you be my lover? Keep your love for myself.
I mean, I love that. This man is still showing me different sides of him. This is a side that I never knew existed, and I just feel like he's getting so confident now that, you know, when I keep saying that one day he'll erupt, I think that that is getting closer and closer to us in the next couple of years. I think perhaps we will reach that boiling point. A song that's not terribly complicated. It's not even that showy, but what makes this song special is the fact that it's Yesung singing it. When you think about who he is as a person and the image that he portrays himself to be, the real life Yesung, and everything that we know and that we love about him, when you apply that to a song like this, does it not just make you absolutely blush? Does it not just make you absolutely lose your mind? I really, really love this as a style for him. I mean, I've been screaming for Koreans to do R&B for a very long time. I think they have perfect voices for it with these deep husky voices, but they just seem to stay away from it. Now, this is not even as R&B as I think that he could potentially go. I hope that in future he'll get more confident with it, but I love it. As a starter, I think it's incredibly sexy. It's sensual. Again, lots of lyrics in English, which was so nice to hear. He doesn't need to, but it's nice as an international fan to be able to hear him sing in a language that I understand and pretty damn well as well. You can see he's getting more and more confident in that area. I really, really love this. This was just gorgeous. Rock ballad. Finally.
이곳에서 벗어나자고 몇 번이고 다짐했었잖아. 이젠 떠나야 해요. Yeah.
He's definitely got his rhythm going. He knows what people want to hear, what really, really suits him, and he keeps churning these amazing songs out of the bag that just have Yesung written all over him. I love where this is going.
이곳에 난 아무런 의미도 찾지 못해서 느끼려 깨질 것만 같아. So I'm waiting for you.
Ugh.
Just tell me all the places you wanna go. 어디든 가보자. 우리는 꼭 갈 거야.
Before we go into that chorus, this is taking me right back to the 90s, right? If you just pick this up and plonk this into the 90s, it would fit so perfectly. I love that. We're taking it back.
Run away, oh run away again 이 세상에 나만이 있는 듯해.
Oh.
우리 눈앞에 펼쳐진 구름들
What I love about this song so far is that in the other songs, we haven't really heard this vocal range of his, so it's really nice that in the latter half suddenly we're given this, and it sounds really, really refreshing. And the tempo's kind of going up. I think that I was expecting it kind of to be the other way around. I was expecting for him to ramp up the energy in the beginning of the album and in the latter half really just get dark and deep and depressed. But actually, I really, really like that this is now taking us up on a high.
Just tell me all the places you wanna go. Yeah, yeah. Just tell me all your wishes, then I'll make it happen. Oh, run away. Oh, run away. again 이 세상에 나만이 있는 듯해. And fly away. Let's see till I swing in the world. 나만이 있는 것만. Just tell me all the places you wanna go. Just tell me all your wishes, then I'll make it happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, run away. Oh, run away. again 이 세상에 너와 나만 있는 듯해.
I don't know about you, but I feel like this is the easiest listen of any of his albums that I've had. You could listen to this on the go whether you're walking. It's like a traveling album. That might be a really weird comment to make, but I kind of feel like I don't know if I'm traveling through time or if it's just something about it. It's got that pace to it, which I really, really like, but it's incredibly calming. You know, I think that other songs on other albums have been wilder, have been a lot more experimental, and although I would definitely say that Butterfly is that sexy song, but I also think that it's just a different pace. It's a different pace of life for him, and I just really love that we get this package, this little pocket of something different from him every single time. And every single time, what sets these songs apart from everybody else? Like anybody else could have a song like this, but I don't think that it would have the same sort of impact. I wouldn't be blushing, I wouldn't feel giddy listening to them. What is it? It's his voice that makes this special. I just really, really love that. Now that bit, I mean, where is it? Is it here?
Just tell me all the places you wanna go.
I mean, this bit, I think, really beautifully shows how his voice has aged and developed over the years. He's in a really, really different place vocally, and he's trying different things. Long gone are those days where he got really belty and showy, and there's no need. Not when you have power like this. He chooses to use his powerful deep voice in a really, really interesting way, and I like that. Like I said, slipping under the radar, kind of under the skin. It's a really different feeling, and I just wish that more people would do it this way. I think that then South Koreans, I mean, he's really, really popular in South Korea, and he's very successful there. But I just think that it would open up the door if this was even more successful. It would open up the door for more artists to create songs like this. I just feel like I do listen to a lot of people, whether they appear on my channel or not, and not many people try stuff like this. Yesung is really, really different. He's getting bolder, and I really love that. He's definitely created a niche for himself, a place for himself in the industry. Nobody really does the kind of things that he does. Nobody puts a stamp on songs the way that he does, and I just think that this section is what makes Yesung Yesung, is what makes this album his.
Just tell me all your wishes that I'll make it happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, run away. Oh, run away. again 이 세상에 너와 나만 있는 듯해.
The time that he takes to say what he needs to say, you can wait. Everything can wait, and that's that time stopping still feeling. Everything can wait. You need to listen to his albums complete from start to end to get that full experience. And this album, I think, is like 20 minutes long, which is exceptionally short. And I would say that all of the songs so far, they're just far too short for me, but that's probably because I'm really greedy when it comes to Yesung. But you just take time out of your day to listen to however long that is, and it's just such a wonderful experience. I don't know what it is, but you just, all of your troubles and your worries, they just drop. They fade away. He has a real calming feel about his voice. And I think if I'm saying that Fornever is my most favourite song on this album, then I think that this probably, I'll have to re-rank right at the very end, but I would say that this comes in very, very close to Scented Things. Much lighter and brighter.
이불을 덮어도 바로 잠들 수 없듯이 슬픔을 덮는다고 달라질 게 뭐 있겠어. 비 오는 날엔 비에 젖을래. 내게 행복을 강요하지 마. 맑건 흐리고 같은 하늘이듯이 그게 다 나니까. My love, my days 빛나는 것만 좋지 않아. 당장 벼랑 끝에 떨어져도 난 자유로워. 난 그냥 나 Love my life. 난 모든 오늘의 내가 좋아. 모두가 다 변해가도 난 그냥 지금의 내가 좋아. 난 가지고 다쳐도 몇 번씩 부서져도 끝까지 아름다운 난 그냥 지금의 내가 좋아. Yeah.
I mean, I desperately want music from him and for him to be an active idol at all times, but what makes me more happy is when I hear stuff like this. Now, he genuinely does look happy these days. I think we've all noticed this, and he's doing things for himself that make himself happy, regardless of what people are going to say. I think he's finally reached that age of finding the balance, right? He's slogged away his entire life for something that he was passionate about, and he had to subdue some of his desires and control himself because it was not acceptable to do some of the things that perhaps he wanted to do. As he's gotten older, he's got a lot more confident, and he's realized that actually he should be able to eat what he wants to eat, get tattoos, travel, have relationships, be vocal about them, and people are just going to have to deal with it because he's a grown man. And I really, really love that it's sounding as though he's learning to love himself. We've been loving him for so long, some of you for many, many years, and it's about time that he learnt to love himself. Exactly.
길이 아닌 길로 뛰는 내가 눈부셔 feel alive. 난 그냥 나 Love my life. 난 모든 오늘의 내가 좋아. 모두가 다 변해가도 난 그냥 지금의 내가 좋아. 난 가지고 다쳐도 몇 번씩
Now, this sound is really nice because it's reminiscent of songs that he's given us throughout the years. He sounds youthful in this, he sounds positive in this. It's just that the heaviness of his voice sometimes gets him typecast as being miserable and depressed and constantly breaking up with people, but that's really not the case. We've heard it, haven't we? We've heard him happy and chirpy and positive before, and I really love that he decided to give us this song in this album after the year that he has had. It's really, really nice that the final track from the final album we are going to get this year from Yesung is a happy, positive, self-accepting song. Like, this has just knocked every other song out of the park for me. This is my most favorite song on this album because I've been dying for him to fall in love with himself, right? Because we just adore him. I love everything about with him. He's a family man and he's so good to his parents, to his family, to his friends, to his members, to his fans, to everyone that comes across him, that come on, just give yourself a chance because you are so incredibly lovable, and I'm just so pleased to see it.
Life is so beautiful. 난 알았어 내가
좋아.
Oh my god. I love this song so much. That is my most favorite song on the album, guys. I don't even need to really rank that for you. I feel like I'm going to. But this was utterly beautiful. This was everything that I needed to make this year really good for me.
Life is so
Knowing this.
beautiful. 난 알았어 내가
좋아.
That is just utterly perfect. That is everything that I needed. This is such a complete album. Only 6 songs. It's super short, and I think the runtime is something like 20 minutes and a couple of seconds. Super, super short. But that is definitely the full stop at the end of all of his releases that he has had this year. Now, I would definitely 100% say to you that this song is my most favorite song on the album. If I really love it when an idol love their fans, if I love even more than that when an idol love the other members, I love something even more than that when somebody who has had a very public bashing and has had trouble with their image and has had to conform and just control and suppress themselves, seeing them break free like this and accept what they seem to think are their flaws. I think he is flawless, but even him in this moment is saying, I may not be perfect, things might not always go my way, but I really like who I am and I like where I'm at in life. And he should have added a line in there to say that if you don't like it, then there is the door. Please leave. I do not need your negativity in my life, because people still choose to force that on him. And that is why this is my most favorite song on the album. I think my second most favorite song is Fornever. Is it ironic that the 2 songs that he helped compose are my most favorite songs on this album? I think it was meant to be that way. I just feel like such a Yesung girl, you know? But even if I didn't know that information, I probably would have still loved them as much. I really, really love the lyrics of that, the feel, the mood of that. That gave me the other part. So if I really like happy, chirpy Yesung, I also really like moody Yesung, where he's talking about heartbreak and talking about being used and all of that horrible stuff. I will agree that Scented Things deserve to be the title track of this album. It's strong in a really different way. It's got that repeat value. I really, really love the music video of it. Really artsy. It shows off everything that Yesung has done with Yesay, and I love that. My third most favorite song on this album. After that, Slide Away, I think. I can't tell you reasons because it's just so recent in my memory. I can't really remember why, but I think that I remember thinking that that comes above Butterfly and Silhouette. I think then perhaps Silhouette would be the last one, and I'm only ranking them because I kind of have to. So I would say I Am, Fornever, Scented Things, Slide Away, Silhouette, Butterfly. That's not to say that Butterfly is not everything that I've been dreaming of from this voice, but I think I really like it when he starts to talk to us about his life and experiences that he's had. And Butterfly is just more of a sexy song. It's a song for me to keep for myself, but I can't wait to hear how you rank this album. Please do drop me a comment below and talk to me about the album, the track list, how you would rank these songs. Do you think that Scented Things was the correct title choice for this album? And that's it. And I hear that he is already planning more albums for next year. I mean, this is his time. Everything has kind of aligned. I was really kind of hoping that him releasing all of these albums this year meant that he was just trying to fulfill his duties for his SM contract, and that perhaps he was coming to the end of it and he was going to go out rogue, do his own thing. But who knows what will happen. Whatever it is, I will still continue to support him wholeheartedly, and I love this album so much. Out of the Sense series, I think that I'm not sure. I don't think that I wouldn't be honest if I said that this came above Sensory Flows. I think that because that was his first full album, that was going to be really special. There were really, really special moments in that album. And also his Japanese album is stunning. While I was waiting for this album to drop, I went and I listened to that on repeat, and my goodness, do I love that album a lot. And then I think Floral Scents, because it's just a special version, I don't think it really comes in the running for me. I know that we got 2 additional songs on that, but for me, I think that the other 3 are really special. I can't wait to read all of your comments and to continue listening to this album and all the other wonderful stuff that he's given us this year. I am so blessed, so grateful to know and to love and to support this man. Yesung, you're the best. Full stop. Thank you so much for listening to this album with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.